Hi, this is Rick Eymer, the sports editor at the Palo Alto Weekly, and we're here with Natalie Novitsky from Sacred Heart Prep Cross Country. She's our Athlete of the Week this week, and she won the CCS Division 4 race in a PR of, I think, if I'm going to be right, she's going to correct me, 17:42.8, I believe it was, which is better. She bettered herself by 32 seconds. So maybe just start by talking about the race itself a little bit.
Well, I started off with kind of a conservative first mile because I know that if I go out too hard in that first mile, then I'll die and not be able to hold that in the next two. So I kind of tried my best to keep a consistent pace and not get carried away with the front group, and then to work to hold that and pick off Nikki and Mari in the next couple miles.
Yeah, that was Rick Eymer and Mari Friedman, I believe, of Santa Cruz, and she had just lost to you had just lost to Nikki the week before.
Yeah.
So talk about that race and how that helped you prepare for this week.
Well, in that one, I just kind of think I didn't quite have as much at stake, just being kind of a smaller race against only Nikki. And so having the whole atmosphere of CCS and all those people watching, and it was just a kind of a bigger deal, helped me like bring a little bit more to the table that day.
Yeah, and now you're going to the state cross-country race in a couple weeks. First of all, was that kind of a goal for you from the start of the season?
To go to state?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it. I went last year, and I kind of was expecting a stronger season, so I was kind of counting on that.
Yeah, when you talk about a stronger season, you're talking about years of preparation to come to where you are today, I guess. Could you kind of talk about the last couple of years?
Yeah, so I started running seriously as a freshman, and over the years I've just kind of built a stronger base, putting on more miles, getting more and more consistent with my training. So I was able to have kind of a breakout season this year, meaning that I dropped like a minute and a half-ish off of most of my race times. And it was kind of a result of both building a really strong base this summer with a lot of mileage, and then also working on my foot speed and sprinting and strength with more specific drills.
Now, do you do weight training at all too?
Yeah, we lift twice a week.
So that's obviously an important part, just for the legs mostly, I guess.
Yeah, the legs and also core. People sometimes don't realize how important that is when you're running, but that really kind of holds you all together and keeps you efficient and strong.
And I don't know when you passed Nikki, but kind of talk about the last few meters that when you were talking about, when you knew you were going to win.
Well, I didn't quite realize I was going to win until I actually was crossing the finish line. I really thought Mari was going to get me in that last bit because I know personally I'm not a strong sprinter, and so I thought that she might just, come out from behind me and pass me with a couple steps to go. So I really wasn't secure in my win until I was over the line.
And of course, she didn't come by for a couple of seconds after that, so it was pretty good. And it was the third overall best time of the day, I know, but the other one was just like a tick faster. So I mean, you were pretty close to being one of the fastest on the day. I mean, how does that make you feel?
It feels pretty good, especially going into state's kind of a confidence boost against a bigger field.
Yeah, and plus the fact that you've been there now, so you know the course, and when you look forward to it, I mean, do you know what kind of training you'll need then, and how do you feel about it?
Yeah, so I'm going to try to hold my peak for the next couple weeks. So we'll have another 1 or 2 hard-ish workouts, but for the most part, I'll be kind of resting, trying to recover and get really amped for this race.
Great. So that's Natalie Novitsky, our Girls Athlete of the Week. Congratulations.
Thank you.